Hello, my friends. Welcome to Talk to Me Tuesday for Tuesday, March 11th, 2025. This is Jennifer. Well, guys, I come to you sitting down today because I did not do any machine embroidery last week. I need a new list of titles for my husband before I work on that. So what I did work on were a couple of small projects and some personal stuff. So the first thing I want to share with you guys is this. I got my hair cut. At the end of 2022, I stopped coloring my hair and I haven't colored it since. And last week I got all of the remaining color cut off. So it ended up being somewhere between like 8 and 12 inches. I said 8 inches. I think she took a little more because my hair was almost to my waist, and I'm really happy with it. It's a little shorter than I like. I realize this is not short hair, but for me it's a little bit shorter, but I'm really glad that I have just my own natural. The stripe is all me. It's this is just how my hair grows out of my head. I needed it. I'm glad it came out looking like I wanted it to, and it'll be a little cooler while it grows out again. And I definitely plan to grow it back. I just wanted to have it all the same color. Totally unintentionally, I have another hair related thing to share with you guys. I started working on the Raggedy Rescue last week for my eldest child's very belated at this point, birthday gift. And all I've done so far is hair. So I'm not quite done yet. This is actually where I'm filming. This is my, there it is. This is my overhead camera tripod and monopod, I guess, because it's only one. But this is my overhead rig for my camera, and this is where I've been recording my Raggedy Rescue. I'm not quite done with this guy's hair yet, but I can show you my progress, and you can see if you can guess who he will be. So this is what I have so far. He still needs this part right here. The reason I'm not done with this is, well, one, I've been wearing a wrist brace while I do this, and I had to kind of adapt to how I'm doing this, but also this is probably canvas or just a super duper heavyweight muslin, and it has been very hard to do the hair with. It's so thick. So I started out using pliers. I ended up breaking a needle, and then remembered that I have an awl for doing snaps, so I pulled down my awl, and that has actually helped a lot. So I just sort of pre-poke the holes and then do the hair. So this will be part of the next Raggedy Rescue video that I share. In between working on that, I've been doing some cleanup in my yard and getting ready for spring because it's kind of starting to spring here a little bit. And so I haven't been in the sewing room quite as much for just regular crafting projects, but I did do a little project over the weekend that I'm very excited about. I saw a photo of an organizer for embroidery thread for when you're using your embroidery machine and you need to plan your thread for your project. So some projects will have one thread, some will have many, many threads. And this just allows you to kind of organize them. It was clearly a laser cut project. And I don't have a laser cutter, but I have a Cricut. So I started thinking about it and I designed my own. It's not actually designed the same way because I wanted it to work for my needs. So I designed this little project board. So it has the little holes. These are 2-inch holes. So you can sit your thread in it. If you want to, you can pick it up and move the whole thing. So if you have your thread all ready to go for your project, you can just move the whole thing. This is actually dry erase vinyl from Cricut that I got at Austin Creative Reuse. So I have self-adhesive foam. This is just craft foam. I have a layer of dry erase, and then let me take these off. The back is actually chipboard. So I had some chipboard that's for Cricut. I think it's in like 1.5 millimeters. I don't remember exactly, but it's actually like Cricut brand. I already had this on hand. It was left over from another project. This was left over from another project. This was thrifted. And then this is one of the extra leftover pieces of foam core. And I just stuck a piece of felt to the back and trimmed it off with scissors. So this is my eraser. So if I want to write thread numbers or thread colors or whatever order, if I want to do like 1, 2, 3, 4, so I know what order my thread goes in, I can write it on this dry erase, and then this is my little eraser. I am planning to make another one. I don't have any more of the foam core, so I'm kind of thinking about what else I might be able to use. I did start out trying to use a piece of balsa for the top, but my machine had an error right in the middle and it didn't finish cutting. And balsa wood is very fragile, so there was nothing I could do. I tried to cut it with a knife to like finish cutting it, and it just started falling apart. So that's no good. I can't use that. So I'm looking over here because that's where this kind of stuff is. I don't know if I have anything else that I can use for this, but I'd love to have 2 of these. They're so small, it will be easy to just keep with my embroidery thread. So yeah, I'm really pleased with this. If you have a Cricut and you have Design Space, I have added this to my profile on Design Space. I'll put a link in the description. It is super easy to make, super fast. I designed it messed up and still managed to finish in like an hour. So it would probably take a half an hour to just cut and assemble yourself, maybe even less time. I don't know. I've only done it the one time, so I have to try it again to see how long that'll take. So that's all I've been working on. I'm going to continue working on the hair for the Raggedy's. The next Raggedy should not take nearly as long because it is made of just regular weight muslin. It's not super thick, and I had a similar problem taking the hair out. This one took a really long time and the other one did not. So I suspect once this one's hair is done, I could probably do the other one in an hour. My wrist is mostly better. I still have a little twinge about right there. So when I'm working on this, I definitely have been wearing it because I want to make sure that I don't overextend it because, you know, it'll just get sprained again. So, anyway, so it is doing better and I'm doing okay and looking forward to just doing more crafties. Before I go, I want to send a huge shout out to all of my coffee supporters. I have had more people pop up and support, and I really appreciate all of you. I'm thinking about adding super thanks here on YouTube. If that is a thing that you're interested in, let me know. I've never used it before, so I don't know. I think it was originally intended for mostly live streams, but I've seen that more and more people are just adding it to their YouTube channel, so you don't have to leave YouTube to say thanks for content that you enjoy. I haven't decided yet, so I would love your opinion on that. You guys have a wonderful week. Have a crafty week. I hope you get to do something just for yourself this week, and I'll see you next week. Bye.